Hello, hello, hello. How are we all today? Hopefully, this is going good. Let's see. I'm gonna need to share this out. Let's see. Let's check our YouTube. Make sure it's going the way that we want. Go live. Let's see. It looks like we are live. Let's just share it to X or Twitter, as it should still be called. Let's grab our link to the Discord or switch so people know that we are here as well. Okay, so I put on my headphones, but don't really need to because you know I'm not talking to anybody here online. So I guess what we'll do is get to coloring because that's what we're about for the next hour or so. Now we need to do some going over Canadian Shield here and this panel to get things tightened up for the colors, and then we'll move on to others. But okay, so that's John Sims. Let's deal with Canadian Shield. Now there is his skin. I'm gonna select the whole thing. We'll go with it. He's looking more black than red here. So no. I'm not sure what other people think, but let me go with this. Okay, so I think I'm liking that slightly better. Um, I guess this is something that we're going to have to work on a little bit throughout the comics, getting it quite right. Um, okay, so that is good. Let's let's get in here. Let's make sure everything is good for coloring the various parts. Okay, so we need some there. You know what? Let's start at the top, work our way down. So the maple white. So that basically means this maple white. Making sure it's all right. There's no extras anywhere. Making sure that is all correct. I think that is all correct. There's a couple of spots here, but I don't think it's. It could be the line art. Not. Okay, so now we'll go down to red. Hey, I'll color you today. Yes, that my email. Okay, so I looked on the second one. I got because I sent two emails to two different ones. So um I don't want to give say too much online. I don't want to give any of your information away. Um, because I looked up initially just thing, and then I went over to Fund My Comic, where I believe you contributed to my campaign for various things. And you got the digital trip if it's you, which I believe you did. You got the triple digital, which did include Snowdrift, so you should have got it. So I'm gonna give you back as long as it matches up with the one from there. I will give you back your 30 points, and then I will send you a link to that. I am going out to the camera likes to freeze every so often. Okay, why is this? Close window. Close. Don't save. Yeah, I lost it. For me too. So close up video. Come on. Okay, so my camera does not seem to want to work right now, so I'm just going to shut it off. My yeah, so okay. Camera. You guys don't need to see me to do this. I obviously got to figure out stuff for this. How am I seeming out there? Are you hearing me well? Is everything else going well? Okay, so me, boy, now we're gonna weight of his costume over everything. I think we're gonna even go over his lines, make sure they're good. Sound is a little off. Okay. But how's the picture? I love our little creepy Victorian cast iron around this. Cool. And hey, Timothy. Okay, so I'm not sure what I can do. I am course, going directly from OBS. As you can see, there is no duck today. I'm trying to slowly get rid of the duck. Sound is a little static with it. Is that better? I have my fan on. That might have been affecting the sound a little. So I've taken my fan off. On lower speed or whatever. Because I would like my fan to be able to stay on. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my fan on low here. Is it all right with the fan on low like that now? We heard air pass your mic. Yeah. It was on, the fan was on high before. It is not now. Still good. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta work out some of these details. Obviously, while I'm switching to the duck or off the duck. Oh, that's good. That's good. We always. Okay, so what's everybody got going on this weekend? Everybody, I've got art crawl tonight. I'm gonna be going to try to sell some comics. Tonight, tomorrow, of course, I'm gonna be on here at noon Eastern, trying to well, doing up Insecto #1. So some of the probably white is needed in some of these areas I'm taking out. I'll have to take a look a little bit. This. Go. It's hard to tell. Some of this stuff it looks very rough. That doesn't. She needed that. Looks like a couch. There's a little bit right there that we can go over. Okay, so we're gonna see if there's any more white spots. Okay, so that could be white, but I'm just gonna make it black here. Yeah, so if we're right, this is all Canadian Shield. This here. Okay. So, gonna come in here. We're gonna try and correct some lines. Right there. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in here a little bit more. Oh, that's really zoomed in. There we go. And some of this is not Canadian Shield. And that seems to be on Canadian Shield there itself. Oh, that's probably the coffee table. There we go. Not sure which this is. Panel 1. So and nobody's talking, so I'm trying to talk. Not that I'm saying much, but okay, there we're taking out some of this white. This is from doing it before with one layer or combining it with a layer. Open that. We're gonna have to cut out some of these lines too when we get to the gloves on the coffee table to make it look better. After I get Canadian Shield and John Sims colors exact here, I'm gonna go and do them in the other panels. And I've actually got to start working on page 3 and all that to make sure all the corrections I need to be done are done before starting to color. Although this is probably going to take a couple more weeks still, but I'd rather it all done. Maybe probably going to have to go over the main one. So that's looking. This is looking so much better already. And okay, so that's on a different layer. Is that the coffee table layer? Yes, it is. Push down a little bit more. Get in. here a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna take that out right now since we can right here. Might as well get these fingers all good looking. Oh, nothing. So if anybody's got any questions, anything anybody wants to talk about, I sort of saw the new Joker movie on Tuesday. I never said that on that chill stream. What I mean by that is not a fault of it, but for about the first half, I was falling asleep while watching it. I went to the theater a little too tired. Didn't realize I was as tired as I was when I went, but I think the only reason it's a good film. I won't take that away from it, but it doesn't really seem Joker-esque. Well, it seems Joker-esque, but it'd be some. I think it would be probably a little bit better if they were calling it something different, not trying to pass it off as the Joker. How did you like it? Like I said, it wasn't bad for what I saw. Of course, they're trying to incorporate Harley Quinn, or they incorporated Harley Quinn in, or a Harley Quinn type character. They wouldn't get. It would be. It's a good film. The thing is, they call it the Joker. They're trying to pass it off as Joker, and that's what's going to turn a lot of comic fans off on it. I would say. Do you think calling it the Joker is part of the meta commentary on how mental illness is portrayed in film? Um, no, I wouldn't say that. I think it's a way to grab money by calling it the Joker. I think you get a lot more people going to see it because it's called the Joker. Where it would probably be still a good film and might even seem a little bit better to to comic fans if it wasn't called the Joker. Yeah. Oh, what, Rick live again? Yes. I guess you missed the announcements on the last few things. I'm trying to do 4 live streams a week at this point. Sketch, of course. Tuesday's chill stream. Then we are also having Thursday nights the whatchamacallit, the silhouette game. Fridays now at most likely 11, unless my work schedule changes that, to color Canadian Shield 3. And then Saturdays at noon for me to try and do Insecto. Or for me to do Insecto. The film is supposed to be about the real person. Not a fictional film. Film is supposed to be about the real person. Not a fictional film marker based comic Joker on it. I did not know that part of it.
Lord, what's that?
Yeah, well, I thought you'd be coming up soon, so.
So did I. The Lord had other plans.
Yeah. Hopefully you can get around all that. Just leave
I
your,
don't know.
you can just leave your walker there for
I
now.
can take this stuff out. I got those leftovers. Somebody handed these to me, so they go in the fridge. Hey, Robin, I want to take them out of my walk.
Take them actually with us.
Okay.
Something to eat when we go to do things.
Well, you bring these cookies too, then?
Yeah. Don't mind me, folks, just talking to my cousin as she.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Heck, I knew it was going to happen, that you were going to come in and we were going to
I
talk.
got a loaf of my favorite bread, and I finally found out what it is.
Ah,
It's not raisin, I knew that. Thought it was onion, but it's not. It's my trigger food, that's why I love it so much. It's olive bread.
cool. It's all of the other bread?
Yeah, it's all of my favorite bread. That's my trigger food. It's all over. It's stuff. Put a slice of cheese between the two of these. Fry it like a grilled cheese. It's amazing. So just stuff like that. I'll grab it when I'm walking through there.
Right.
I'll grab it all when I'm walking through there. Yeah.
I'll deal with all that before I leave. Alex says, Parasocial says, hello, cousin.
Who is it?
Parasocial, or otherwise known as Elk. He's had a few different names since coming in.
Also known as elk.
Yes.
That's I've heard you using that name before. I've heard elk. I like the name elk. High blue ball.
Okay, you're gonna go that way, or you're gonna? You're gonna go that way or that way? Yours, the ones that you brought up, but you can leave them there because you want me to put them in the fridge later. Probably we're gonna put most of this stuff in the fridge later unless.
If you want to shove that over a bit, I'll put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my stream. Right?
Show I'm interested.
So, this stuff out for like half an hour. It's not gonna hurt.
Okay, I'll put this in. Get out of your way. Sorry, everybody.
It's just today is a weird day because
Yep.
we got downtown and all that for things. So
Yep, we're doing our crawl tonight.
so we got. So I think we got hair. We don't need to do anything about. Let's go look at his pupils. See what we need to.
Cool. Nice. That's the Canadian Shield, right?
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Pupils. Okay. Okay, so some of that pupil stuff there is obviously probably either him that we need to use a smaller brush to erase. I think that looks a little better. Maple white. What's that probably white there? Keith and I will right there. There we go. Are you taking off, Al, or
What?
just talking to? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wasn't he said bye? I wasn't sure whether he meant that to you earlier or whether I was just thinking it might have meant he was taking off. Oh. Okay, so now it looks like we're gonna have to come up to Canadian Shield himself here. And yeah, that seems a little better. Oh, I'm still listening. I'm decorating the kitchen. Ah, cool, cool, cool. I know we're gonna have to do this for various places. Let's take that out. You know what? We're gonna do this all in here. Let's get a pitch block. Let's line. Bring that line down. I think that's gonna make that look a little better. I'll back to this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, still listening. I guess I'm still trying to talk too. Not that I'm necessarily talking a lot. Because well, I'm reading the chat a little bit, trying to respond to it, and then of course, there's not much to say. There's not much to say. But I was talking about the Joker movie. So yeah, as a movie, it was all right, but obviously, I think they're trying to get people in with the Joker name, which they're hoping will bring in some cast, bring in some comic fans like me, and well, I guess they succeeded because I went, but there's lots of comic fans that went, didn't. But you're saying it's supposed to be based on sort of a real person that the original Joker was based on? Okay, I did not know that. I did not know the original Joker was based on anybody in particular. I thought it was just some sort of creation of somebody. Obviously, they would have modernized that story a little bit with some of the things that was in the original talk show hosts and all that. There wasn't really talk show hosts back in the 40s, I'll say. Maybe 30s. I'm not sure. I know either Joker was invented late 30s or early 40s. I'm not sure which offhand. I know if Mike's out there listening, he would know probably. Even some others in the chat might. So next week, if I don't, it's not having art crawl, and most of, depending on the work schedule, if I have a work schedule, I might end up doing this 2 hours instead of the 1 hour that I did last week and this week, especially if we have a decent chat like it seems like we're sort of having this week. Um, and we might go longer if we can get the chat here going along talking with me as I do this. You know, I'm more than willing to go a couple hours. So teeth and eyes. Let's and upper lip. Let's try that again. There, lower lip. There, it looks like. That looks more like it ends up being the skin. Okay, so lower lip, let's grab that color. So a little bit in there. Then we'll grab the skin back. And we're gonna go all around the head here. And then we gotta go to the hands. Where are you working? I am working my well, for a job, I haven't got one, but I'm saying that in faith of getting a job soon. Um, because even if when I get a job, I want to continue doing this stream and the Insecto one. I want to continue doing all four of my streams. I'm building up here again. Um, because I want to get the channel building again. Before my mom died, I was starting to do this. Um, but things happen, and I was had to readjust, and I'm getting back to where I believe I can start doing this on a somewhat regular basis. Okay, so let's grab the skin color and let's go down to the hands. Okay, so I think we're gonna take that out there because we'll make that the hand. Okay, so again, so we gotta come up to here because that. Okay, so now we gotta come down to shields. Round off some of this stuff properly. Make it look a little better. Okay, so that looks a little better. Let's follow this up. Okay, so that's looking a little better. Okay, so let's come back down to the skin layer. Clean up the rest of that. And so. So it looks like we need to eliminate a little bit of the main white and a couple small spots here. Right there. But it also looks like, you know what, we need to just create some main white, right? Oh, it helps from where I got the right color, right? Okay, so we need to come up to Canadian Shield here. Let's Z. Something's. Let's go down to the black line over there. Okay, so let's check out this. Okay, so I believe this hand is okay now. So now we need to go get the other hand, which is, we're not quite sure where it is. Okay. Let's zoom in just slightly. Down. Yep. Oh, and that again is the wrong layer. We need to be on the skin layer. Doing skin, we need to be on the skin layer. We need to do a soft spot there that we need to do white. That's a quick fix. Okay, so I would have liked this to take less time. It's taken most of the time today. But needless to say, we did get Canadian Shield done. We're still gonna start on John there. He's got about the same amount of colors. Okay, so again, we're gonna start at the top. For the buckle, we just need to seem to erase a little bit here. Actually, we zoom in, we see that there is a little bit that we still need to do on it as well, just to make one little tiny spot here. And I think that's done. So then we have the pants. And right here. Go along the edge, take out some stuff, maybe probably put in some stuff. There we go, there is pants. Well, we're not done yet, but we're starting to get them done. Almost done. Close the coffee table. There. Hopefully that other line is supposed to be something for the chair or the coffee table. Not ignoring it. We're assuming it has to be there. We gotta zoom out to find out one way or another. And I don't really want to zoom out right this second. Okay, so let's get gray back. Suppose we need to erase right there. Down, down, down. Okay, so that is done. Now we're gonna come up on this one. Oh, I don't think that's clear. As big of a line and make sure beside it, which we are a little. Or maybe we even need to put some in. We'll find out here in the next couple minutes. Okay, so the pants are done now. Now up next is the shirt. So might as well start at the sleeve here. Where we are. Now John Sims, he's probably gonna wear a lot of blue, I think. I know it just because he can all be called on to do his job at any time, so he just wants to have the right colors on or whatever. Probably blue, blacks, grays, maybe some whites is what we're gonna probably normally see him in for shirts. Even in his off-duty clothes. Although I don't think he'd have, I'm not sure that he'd have a regular police uniform like most beat cops, being more of a detective. They obviously have a, they don't have a uniform, but they do have uh, protocol. I think yeah, it's what I mean. I'm trying to think of the word. That they have to be within certain colors or whatever, certain style of shirt or whatever. You know, dress code. There'd probably be a certain dress code for him as a police officer or a detective. I know we see on a lot of detective shows that a lot of, especially the U.S. detectives in bigger cities, they can wear almost anything they want. It seems. I don't think that's true in real life, but I could be wrong. There's any detectives out there watching the show, or anybody that knows some detectives out there watching the show, and they want to comment on that, feel free. And especially inside of Canada, because each country would be different. And maybe probably even in each province. I'm in Ontario. So, and he'd be probably working for the RCMP at this point. So, again, I'm not sure what their protocol is for that sort of situation. Okay, so here we are, almost done his shirt as well. It's hard to tell. This looks good and bad. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to come up and just put some black in there to be able to tell where this is. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just make it all black there. Okay, so we'll come down. We just did his shirt, his hair. Okay, so his hair is black. We're doing these dark grays. No, it's either gray or dark grays or blues that you use in conjunction with black for highlights and sun hitting it and all that light. There we go. So lip. I'm gonna take the skin away. I think that's all good actually, that lip. So it's good. We need to put the eye color in there too. So we're just gonna go quickly above here. We need to put eyes in there, pupils at some point. If we have enough time today, we will, but I doubt we will since we're 56 and we're still doing the skin here for him, although the skin should be done by the time we're done. We might be having enough time to, might take the extra little bit of time to take put that sort of thing in. Although I don't know what colors his pupils are at the moment. And I think it'd be easy enough to find out if I looked it up. Stop here quickly because we did not put that in there. And I think there's still a couple lines that we need to take out, like I'm not sure if you can see it there, but you know what? I think that's gonna be the shirt there, so that's not. I don't know. I thought before it was. I'm gonna make it this. Okay, so there we go. Let's go back down to this and Okay, so let me see whether I can find out the color of John's eyes, and we will do. I don't know if I can find my mouse. Just hoping I have him on my website bio. Let's see. Oh, I gotta put up. I gotta put out Outcast Comics thing on supporting cast. Okay, so he has green eyes. It's good to know. He's in over here. And then so let's come up here. Get some real black here for a quick moment. So anywhere above layer 3, so we'll just put layer 3 there. And it's there. Okay, so minute 3 in, and we got those guys completely done up. Next week we're gonna take it and we're gonna put the colors in for them here. We're gonna erase these whites that don't need to be there as well. So yeah, that's it for this week. Sorry, short. We recolored Canadian Shield skin too. Let me know what you think with that. So thanks for tuning in. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great day. Love you all. God bless.